Dude, is the hood too much? Am I giving off yay vibes? I don't want to do that.
You're giving off Jedi vibes.
Okay, I like that. That's cool. We can do that. I mean, may
That's
the
what I
force
thought
be with
initially.
you. Choose the light side. Let me tell you, you're dressed like you found that whole outfit in a catalog. like a log cabin catalog for heterosexual men.
This is a substitute teacher starter kit.
This is the substitute teacher who's trying to be relatable. Like the fuzzy collar. Come on. The fuzzy collar.
That's
You
all
look
him.
great. You look great. You
Thank
look like
you.
you're getting notes slid to you by the Frost cheerleaders.
Dude, I would have hated myself if I saw me wearing a fuzz. I would never get a fuzzy collar. Like, I don't know,
So how
something
did this?
about it.
So how did this happen?
I think my
Sitting
dad
here with a
gave
fuzzy.
this to me.
Okay.
My dad's like, my dad had this in his closet. He was cleaning out his closet. He's like, here, do you want this? I was like, this is nice, I think. Why don't you want it? And he's like, I don't like brown.
I don't know, dude. You're a big corduroy guy. You're probably one of the biggest corduroy guys I know, and you claim not to be. You're like humble about it for some reason, but you're a huge corduroy guy.
Because it's all given to me. It feels weird when something's just bestowed upon you and you're like, I didn't choose that, but I guess the corduroy chose me.
It's almost worse. It's almost the people in your life think you're a corduroy guy.
I guess.
That's I don't think that's bad. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not bad, but if you're not a corduroy guy, let me ask you something.
But here's the problem with it, though, is that I can't go corduroy on corduroy. Like, I love wearing those corduroy pants,
Yeah.
but if I did double corduroy, that's too much, right? Grayson says I can do it, but
Guy
I'm
like
like,
you-
it looks pretty ridiculous.
guy like you pulls it off.
Really?
That's what
I
I'm
feel like it
saying.
looks like pajamas or something. Double cord?
Dude, you have a dazed and confused kind of vibe going for you, right? Actually, I could see you as a history teacher, like a professor. Now that you
Yeah.
mention it, it's a good look. You got a good vibe going.
Maybe get a
I look like an
motorcycle?
idiot at all times. I've come to realize, and it's just my vibe.
No, that's out of the Shia LaBeouf catalog, I feel
This
like.
one?
Yeah,
You
like
think?
several layers, kind of a little mismatchy going on.
This my brother gave me this windbreaker for Christmas, and then like when I put it on for the first time, I found an ink stain by the pocket, and I came to realize this was just his jacket that,
Oh, yeah.
that he gave to me. But I like it's a nice gesture.
Did you call him out?
No, I didn't call him out, dude. I found it out afterwards. You wear it, you just take it.
It is what it is.
I don't play video games. I was thinking about this though. Have they created a first-person shooter like Border Patrol game?
Border Patrol.
Think about how sick, dude. You could choose which side you want to be. Like you could be Jose, the humble lumberman. I don't know. He works with wood in Juarez, Mexico. He just wants a better life for his family. He's trying to get over the border. Or you could be Tucker. The kid who just took this job because the army didn't call him back, but he's still trying to make his semi-racist father proud.
Right, like who was the kid up in Wisconsin?
Rittenhouse. Yeah, you could be you would
That's an
essentially-
unlockable character.
the young spry. Like we gave him the fully automatic machine gun, ready to shoot anything moving in brown, essentially in the desert there, which is sad to say.
They
but
had to
that's-
have done that at this point. There's not a Call of Duty Border Patrol.
No, dude. This is why I feel like sometimes you got all these nerds typing in their formulas and working on these games. You need like the street smart people make sometimes behind the wheel on these ones. Because that's a damn good idea, dude.
That'd be a good video game.
And I would get the details down to the cactus, bro. Like
What's going on at the border? Is there any action going on? Is it like it's more just like capture the flag? Like,
I'll tell you,
it's not like a battle,
I drove through El Paso and looked to my left. Swear to God, I saw a barbecue down there.
dude.
Swear to God, I saw a couple pits. So I don't know. It could not be as bad. I like Juarez, bro. You look to your left, and Juarez is right there. Like when you're in El Paso, and I swear, dude, if I had a mitt and a ball, I could play catch with a young Mexican shortstop on the hill there.
It's
dude.
crazy.
It'd be a beautiful thing too.
It's crazy when you look over the border. Yeah, we were driving through El Paso, and Grayson's like, "Oh, this doesn't look too good." And I'm like, "No, you're actually looking at Mexico over there."
Walmart
That's
in
like,
El Paso's got a mariachi band.
what's that?
Walmart in El Paso has a mariachi band.
Really?
Yeah, dude, that's correct, bro. It's lit.
To greet you instead of the old man?
Dude, you can hear it. I mean, when the thing about a mariachi band, it's really not a sectional. If it's in one corner of a place, it's in the entire place.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're greeting me or if I'm walking through the dairy aisle, I'm hearing you.
Mariachi band's a strong move.
They rip.
I think
Mariachi bands rip.
My parents say they had one at their wedding.
I would suggest for this, but we still are in search for the theme song. I would love a mariachi style theme song for the Cactus
That'd be
Dogs. Completely appropriated. Makes no sense for the theme.
Yeah.
Two white guys. Now you could pass off as like a quarter. What do we got? Puerto Rican? What do we think?
No, I'm Mexican, dude.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why they had the mariachi band at my parents' wedding. My mom's Mexican.
How Mexican is she? Maiden
I would
name.
say my mom.
Maiden name.
Salinas.
Okay. Oh, we've gone over this.
Yeah.
All right. Can she
Um,
boogie on the? And I don't mean to ask you subjectifying questions about your mother, but can she move the hips on the dance floor?
No. She.
Okay.
I mean, she looks Mexican, but she's
Doesn't she moves white?
born and raised Valencia. It's
Yeah.
like how Mexican.
Now
can you be?
Valencia though, that has that doesn't sound like a white place.
Right. That's true.
Maybe that's where she got caught up, dude.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Saugus. She's from Saugus.
No, that's
actually.
white.
Yeah. there
That's
we go.
white. The cafe.
What the hell is a Saugus?
Saugus. Here's a little. No, I'm not gonna. I know why it's called Saugus. I know all the fun. I know all the
really?
history about our hometown, but it's not
Yeah.
gonna be interesting to the viewers.
Dude, I think I'm like 5 generations Santa Claritian.
Yeah.
Like my family goes way back in Santa Clarita.
So there's got to be a little gold money. Little
I
fun
don't have
fact
it.
for the viewers: Santa Clarita Gold Rush. That's where the West Coast Gold Rush took place,
Right.
dude. Under the tree of the Golden Oak,
Yeah.
tree of the Golden Hope, maybe.
And didn't
There in Placerita. I'm just kind of throwing out some general. These aren't don't quote me.
right. Another one I thought of recently, or I guess what do you call that when someone died there? Paul Walker.
Paul Walker
Rest in peace.
Memorial.
Yeah.
Dude, I've said I'm sorry if I've said this on this platform, but I thought it was so funny so Paul Walker died 2 miles from our high school, and there was like all these girls that went to our high school that like were on their like Instagram was like rest in peace Paul, like they thought they knew him just because he died there, and like, come on man, you're not
Yeah.
friends with the guy. He ended up. It turns out he had like a little garage where he fixed up cars in the area.
Oh, that's why he was there?
Yeah, and he was like
I
taking
always
one of the
wondered.
cars for a test ride in the industrial center. Yeah, man. R.I.P. to a great mediocre actor. It's fucking excellent human being, as far as I know.
And there should be a statue or something over there, right?
Where he died?
Yeah.
I don't know. I see. If you're gonna memorialize me, give me a statue where I got my first blowjob, not where I died. Give me a statue where like I got like.
And that's still to be determined. Are we still figuring out?
That's what I'm saying. That's up to me. That the world's my oyster on that one, dude. I
Yeah.
can do it. What do you think's the coolest place to get a blowj?
Oh,
When you make it to the pearly gates, you're gonna be bragging to the saints about this one.
like underwater? No, that because it's already.
You also
can't
want
really feel
but
it.
you also want a good blowj,
Yeah, you want a good blow,
right? I mean, like, sure, you're like, you get, sure, you may feel like Poseidon.
I guess you
for a
want
bit.
it in public, right? Is that
You're
cooler?
And I know
The
you're
more in
thinking
public?
children. That's not the direction I'm going. That's what you thinking like a playground,
But I just mean like where else is cool? Like you want
a tree.
Is that what makes things?
What about
cool?
like the top of like one of those red pines in the redwoods?
That's what I was
Something
thinking.
like a
yeah.
longboard. What about like on a longboard in the ocean?
That'd be kind of cool.
Like in Malibu at sunset.
Might be a little rocky though, trying to balance a little too much. You want to be able to kick back and relax.
I could look.
Not
I've never
think about
done
a
it.
shark.
I've never performed this act, but I can only imagine that road dome isn't a cakewalk. You know,
No, but
Yeah.
at least there's no falling over. You're not gonna fall out of the car.
but I think the risk in the car is more than on the paddleboard, assuming it's not a shark infested area. Let's take the
Yeah.
creatures out of the situation.
But I don't feel good pulling my dick out in the ocean.
Sunburn.
No, like a shark. I don't know. Like, would you feel comfortable?
All right, you're getting a little confident there, aren't you, pal? Your dick's gonna attract a shark. Well, oh yeah, they think it's a seal. Is that what you're thinking?
Do they go for baby seals too? They go for
Yeah.
plankton.
Urchins.
Yeah,
Maybe.
anything.
Yeah, they could think it's an oyster, a long oyster. That was,
They're
sometimes
gonna think it's a dorsal fin, dude.
yeah, an upside down dorsal. It's just
Yeah.
It's an anchor, really. They might think you're a submarine with an anchor.
No, but
Jeez.
wouldn't that feel kind of strange to be skinny dipping in the like? I don't know why, but having something over.
I
it-
don't pee in the ocean.
Oh, really?
I'm afraid of the stream. Little fishies swimming up it.
Go to the warm spot.
I used to
Oh,
watch the
go
Sci-Fi
up.
Network, dude.
That's in like the Amazon River, right?
Look, I am not a biology major. I can't determine these. I can't walk into these waters and determine they're safe.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not willing to account those on Twitter.
But I think that's like an old wives' tale that you just tell people.
Did you say wives?
Yeah, is that what
Is it not wise?
You knew that.
No.
It's wives.
Dude, some of these terms I recently learned.
Wise tale makes probably more sense, but I don't know why.
Is a wives to something you just lie to your wife? Like, no, I'm not. I'm just going to get milk 3 hours later.
No, it's the wives who lie. The old wives.
Oh, okay, I like that. We put it on the women.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, good.
Old wives' tale.
Yeah.
They just
They're
make
always
shit up.
fibbing. That's the thing about them, those women.
Well, yeah. Because this came back
It's
in the
wives'
right.
tale?
Yeah.
Dude, I remember learning to play it by ear. I thought it was year. Like, let's just wait the year and we'll see if we
It's
want
ear.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
really?
It doesn't make sense. Play it by ear. Explain to me how that would even make sense.
You play it by what you hear. By ear.
All right, you really you did good there. You summed it up pretty quick. I thought you weren't going to be able to do that. Yeah, I guess it makes kind of sense.
But you can get away with that. Go play it by ear. Who
Dude,
cares?
speaking of Paul Walker, tragically dying in a car accident, I had some car troubles today. I ran out of gas on the highway. Remember when we were talking on the phone?
Yeah.
I want to say 30 seconds after I hung up, I ran out of gas on the 35, and I just slowly got off to the shoulder. I was like, please give me an exit. It didn't come. My car slowed down. I was about, I'll say a quarter mile, probably a little less from a gas station, but I had to run across the fucking median on the highway and go buy a gas canister and run back and like fill
Really?
it. Yeah, yeah, dude.
So your car just stopped.
Yeah, just ran out of
You
gas.
put your hazards
bro. I'm
on,
such
people
an idiot.
passing you
Yeah,
up.
I'm such an idiot. Yeah, it's just that's just how you like running out of gas is like a couple things you don't do as an adult. You don't run out of gas. You don't get sunburned. And you don't shit your pants. All three of those things happen to me. Like,
So everybody gets sunburned.
dude, I don't want to just be dropping the R word right now, but I'm thinking about all the ailments I have. I'm borderline, dude. We talked about ADD, ADHD. I have OCD, dyslexia. Like I'm right there.
Yeah, what is that? There's got to be a term for the guy who runs out of gas.
I'm like a day. Yeah, I mean, like Joe List. But we saw Joe List this week, and he had a joke that was like that. That was fucking great.
Yeah.
I don't know if were you trying to make that connection or was that?
No, I thought about that. The guy
Yeah.
who touches paintings.
Yeah, man.
Is that what he said?
By the way, we can talk about that briefly. We saw Joe List at Cap City.
Mm-hmm.
Great hour.
Yeah.
Just a fucking solid. He's so good.
Oh, dude, it was a great show.
Yeah.
His wife was really funny too.
Yeah, his wife's good. She came out hot. It was a good, great
Yeah, it
show.
was a good show. Good hang. Thanks for the invite.
Of course, dude.
One thing though, after the show, or I think it was before the show, because it was later and we were planning on getting food after. You were like, "Yeah, we don't have to like hang out after."
Yeah,
dude.
so
I was
my
like,
thing-
"What was that?"
so
That
my
was like
thing
a
was-
backwards
No.
like hang out, not hang out.
Yeah.
You tried to bail on that.
I can explain that. My idea was we were gonna get dinner. I'm a like if I'm doing something, if it's not comedy, if I'm not going out and doing comedy, Papa wants to be home early, and it's a far drive. I'm so
Right.
south; it's all the way on the north side. Our original plan was to get dinner before, and then the day of, we did a little audible.
But
And-
also, it's Friday night. You got to be able to kick it into high gear once in a while, you know?
Hey, we
Don't
went
be
out-
too old.
I threw it out there because I felt like a pussy, but then I pulled through. Did
Yeah.
we not get dinner?
Yeah,
a
but
lovely
I
dinner.
could tell towards the end you wanted to get out of
Dude,
there.
I get
You were
tired.
getting
man.
tired.
I get snoozy.
Really?
I do get snoozy.
And you had to
In the-
drive home,
in the
I guess.
evening. I get snoozy.
That was a fun time, though.
It was a great time.
I don't get out much anymore.
But yeah, dude, I'm like the day walker. I'm really walking the line of being able to park in the spots.
in
being able
terms
to-
of being
Just
special
being
needs.
able to use the stall without people looking at me. I'm really on the line.
What's the enforcement like with the spots? Like, I almost feel like have you ever parked in a handicap spot?
Oh, you're gonna get Karen'd.
Right.
That's like the major threat.
but if
You're
you're
gonna get Karen'd hard. You're gonna get a phone.
right.
That's the major threat.
Yeah, but if you're willing to wear a MAGA hat, I feel like you should be willing to.
I don't think
Parking-
MAGA hat necessarily equals park and handicap spot.
I feel like you'll get just as much dirty looks or like you.
By the way,
see
I'm not. If you were insinuating that I wear MAGA hats, was that what that was? 'Cause I've never worn one in my life.
Really, you even tried one on?
Red's not my color.
It would be a fun experiment just to see how life is if you just put one of those on and just like go about your day of life.
They did that in Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
It
That was a
funny.
good one.
It was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, he did it to get out of things.
Yeah, to get out of things,
Right.
which is genius.
Yeah.
Look who watched something, dude. You watched.
I
Curb.
watched that one
There
episode.
you
Yeah.
go.
Do you watch Curb?
I love it.
Yeah.
Larry David's a genius, I think.
I just get overwhelmed by so many episodes. It's like,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
tap into all those. And if you go back to the early ones, it looks like it was like shot on an iPhone or something. Some of those early ones are kind of weird.
I
but-
like that, dude. It's like Trailer Park Boys. I like that. I
Oh,
like the
yeah.
little camcorder, I like the shaky act. Yeah, it's like the early one. I mean, dude, because I think it must have been early 2000s when that show started.
Yeah.
And he's so good that the HBO doesn't press him. Like he's taken like 4 or 5 years in between seasons.
Oh yeah, he's in the spot to
Yeah.
do whatever the hell he wants.
Yeah, and he's Larry. Like, I think he can still get away with going to the grocery store, and not creating a mob.
Yeah.
He just looks like every other old guy.
I mean, I would feel bad about approaching him. You know what I'm saying? Like
'Cause
older guys.
he's probably there to get some antacids, you know, maybe some Pepto-Bismol, perhaps like some wet wipes. Like, he's an old guy. He's not. The grocery store isn't a fun visit once you're over 55. He's there for some prune juice, you know. And now you're approaching him. He's a little embarrassed about what's in his basket.
Yeah.
It's literally his show.
Yeah. What
Just
if he
becomes I think he like wrote that into existence. His life is probably so awkward.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, those kind of things happen all the time. It's like, but dude, I was thinking about, I mean, even approaching celebrities in general is like, I thought about this at the Joe List show. Like, it's a typical comedy thing. After the show, they sell T-shirts and you can go buy, especially at Cap City, you know? Did you pop in line there and talk to Joe List?
No,
I feel weird, like, especially if you're not buying a shirt.
yeah, I just walked by and like gently blew in his ear. That was it.
Yeah, those interactions are just like, you want to make it in your head that something's he's gonna ask you to come on the road or something, or like, but there's like, what is the? It's all you do is like, hey, I love you, you're so funny, and that's what everybody else is saying. It's like it's weird to wait in line to
I don't like
a
it.
meet and greet.
I don't like it. I do not like it. I like the natural ones.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that. Like, I walked by Shane Gillis at Vulcan
really.
a couple weeks ago at the Secret Show. Hit him with a little bump right when he got off stage, dude.
That was
I
it.
sound like such a fangirl. It was nice. Haven't washed my hands. So, no, but the natural ones are cool. You're right. Getting in line to meet someone is a little weird. Like, I already spent money and watched your hour. Like, now I'm just getting, like, I just want to say, like, and then you have the people that say, oh, I met Joe List.
Right.
You know, it's like, that's weird.
Yeah. And then you see people who take those like stock pictures with the Cap City background and they post it on their story. Like, it's like they're hanging out or something like that, or that they just opened for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just people.
So that was it with my car trouble. So yeah, it got it fixed pretty quick. It was a 7-minute ordeal. You know, your boy can boogie.
Yeah.
When I need to, I really switch gears and just was
Dude,
running.
I have run out of gas, I think,
We know.
3 times in my
I mean,
life.
we know, right?
2 times in the last year or so.
You're a run out of gas guy.
But I have an excuse because
I have an excuse. I have ailments. Dude. I have a condition.
I have technical excuses. My car is actually broken. Once it gets to a quarter, it stays at a quarter.
Yeah.
So it's like.
But again, knowing that and then letting it sit. I mean, you were feeling dangerous one week. How long was it on the quarter?
What do you mean?
Because it was you, but you know this.
Well, the first time it happened, I thought my car was broken because I had a quarter tank of gas and then it just shut off while I was driving. And I was like, holy shit. And so it took a few days to figure that out.
You've never won a raffle in your life, huh?
No.
Yeah, neither have I. Never won a raffle.
I'm an unlucky fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, I was going to talk to you about this. Have you ever, I mean, you mentioned that you like to go to Vegas and stuff, but do you ever do like sports betting or did you ever get into any of that?
Yeah.
Do you partake now?
I do not partake now. I had like a run where it was becoming an issue.
Everyone had a run,
I was
dude.
getting a little
We all
bit-
had a run.
Because like,
Dude, it sucks.
dude, you hit a couple big bets.
Yeah.
And it's like, holy shit. This money gets sent to my account. And I'm
Yeah.
like, whoa, dude.
What are we betting on? Lakers? We betting on Rams playoffs?
No, God, I
What
was
is it?
betting on baseball, dude.
Oh,
That's when
really?
you're in deep. That's every night.
And it's
yeah, it's bad.
you can just get hook, line, and sinker.
and
I stick to NFL, so at least it's once a week that I feel like shit. But
well, 3
baseball.
days out of the week, though, right? Are you betting only on Sunday?
well, I guess Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
No, but I only started like these last 3 weeks. It was the playoffs. These last few weeks of playoffs. But also lucky for me, I only bet like $5, so it's
Yeah.
low stakes. But also unlucky for me, $5 is still like a big deal because that's how broke I am right now.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
But
I've
then
hit
you
a-
just pile them on.
I've hit a couple big bets in my day.
Oh yeah, what were some big ones? Do you
I remember
remember?
one in Vegas was like a $1,200 payout, and it was like a
Oh,
parlay, and like this one felt dirty because I had to bet against the Dodgers, I just knew they were gonna.
That's what's fucked up.
Yeah, that's when it's like you're like you're just turning to the dark side.
You don't even watch the game. Your eyes are on one player or one thing that you need to happen.
And I didn't tell the boys I bet against the Dodgers, and we're watching the game and like getting like I remember I remember this inning one. Jock Peterson hit a 2-run home run, and the boys went crazy, and I was like, "Yay, yay!" Me, dude, fuck me, I can't afford this. And then the Padres, and that's another thing. I bet for the Padres, but them winning that game was what I needed, and it was huge. Like I threw the roof, lost double that amount that night.
On other bets,
I still went home negative. I have no control.
Nobody does. It always. I mean, the way the odds are set up, the book's against you, and eventually you're going to crash down.
I went to one of them. What do we call them? Native American casinos now. Mm-hmm. And
they call them Indian, so you can too.
Indian casino in Arizona, and me and the boys were battling for hours, and I ended up getting even. I lost like 170 quick, won it all back, and then I stopped. I'm like, dude,
really?
Yeah. And then but that driving, I felt like a cuck driving home. I feel like I just watched someone just nail my wife.
Why?
Like, I don't know. Something about breaking even. It's just like, it's almost like if you lose, you have an excuse to be better. Like I'm gonna have anxiety tonight and like wake up and write like 2 hours worth of jokes and get after while I'm doing push-ups and eating protein pancakes, But instead I was even, and I just woke up the same loser I was. Well, not even a loser. Like at least a loser has a cool story. Like that's an underdog. That guy's got a shot. I left neutral. I tied.
Right. Yeah, a tie in a game is the worst.
It's disgusting. And like tying a game where you walk off and I left it all out there.
Yeah.
And nothing.
No, you quit.
I don't even get to be like you don't even really get to be sad.
Right.
And at least sad, because at least if you lose, you get to let out the emotion.
Right.
If you tie, it's like blue balls for weeks.
And you had time. You stopped short. Like your boys kept betting.
Oh, I had the keys. I drove. It was up to me. Yeah.
That takes some restraint, though, to just break even and leave. I mean, honestly, that's like plus on the day. Like if you can.
Well, character-wise, it was a character point. There was a character tally. If this was 5th grade, I would have got a character tally. That's good. You built yourself up a little that day.
Yeah.
I became a better human being in a sense, but nothing to show for it.
So you would only bet in casinos, like in person, when you go out to a casino?
Well, no, I've done when I was doing
online?
The ones that I was telling, when I was living in Virginia.
It was legal out there?
I'm not going to say any more. But when I was out there, I mean, I was in deep. I had a bookie.
Yeah, there's like some sports betting app that my friend just showed me, and it's
Barstool?
Huh?
Barstool?
No, I don't think you can't do Barstool here in Texas, can you?
You can't. Whatever your buddy showed you is illegal.
It's not, but it's kind of like in a loophole situation.
Yeah.
Because what they do for this app, you can't bet on the games, but you can bet on player props.
Yeah.
Because it calls it fantasy sports. So like you bet on how many, receptions a certain player is going to get.
Dude, but
that's
how
yards.
You create like personal beef with these athletes.
Right.
Like they obviously not on their end, but like on my end, it's like there's a couple guys that I'll never look at the same.
Oh, dude, it happened to me yesterday.
I'll tell you, Golden Tate's been dead to me. I mean, I don't even think he plays anymore, but that guy, I forgot even what it was.
Yeah.
But he blew a big bet for me. Like Golden Tate, if I see him in the streets, I'm going to let him beat the shit out of me, dude. That's what I'm going to do.
I think he's out of the league, so I think you're good now.
Oh, it's going to be an old Jake Paul, Nate Robinson situation, dude. I'm just going to KO his ass, you wash up. Dude, I'm in the prime of my life over here doing this podcast.
Yeah.
Just like Jake was.
Dude, I've been a dumbass betting against Christian McCaffrey the past 2 weeks, and now I want to kill him. But
dude, he's one of the great.
I know what the fuck am I doing?
One of the great whites too, dude. You betting against him?
I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking. But
he's the only white running back. Is that right?
I think so. Who else? They might have a fullback in there somewhere. But I think it's McCaffrey.
Well, I'm impressed if there's a black fullback. Fullbacks tend to be like big, stocky, white Polish guys.
Oh yeah.
Every now and then you'll see like a Mexican fullback, and that's the guy you want to get a beer with. You know that guy's sick, dude. Yeah. He doesn't need an article written about him. He doesn't need the pay raise. He doesn't need Sports Illustrated body mag issue. He doesn't need that. He just needs to be able to fuck up a middle linebacker a couple times a week, and he can sleep fine. $400,000 a year.
Yeah,
he's doing fine. He's the hardest working. He's a workhorse, dude. Clydesdale, this guy. You tie
Mexican
him up.
Fullback?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just talking fullback in general, but the Mexican fullbacks, they always have long hair and a mustache, and they're just trapzillas, dude.
What are the last white positions in football? You got fullback, quarterback, obviously.
O-line will always be for the whites.
Yeah.
because we like to. It's the lazy man's hardworking position, and I say
Right.
lazy man just because you get to eat whatever you want.
Yeah.
They still work hard. Those guys.
Center. Usually the center's white.
It's usually white man.
No white cornerbacks anymore.
Quarterback is getting. We're losing it.
It's getting blacker.
Yeah. Quarterback's getting a little darker shade,
Yeah.
which
Then-
is fine. They're better.
Right.
I like because here's the thing. I don't want a pocket passer. I want to see you scramble. I want to see you jumping over motherfuckers. And call me racist, but white people can't do that. Not as good as others.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want a black quarterback. Honestly, I'm cool just taking the whites out of sports or giving us our own league, resegregate it, make the black league the good one.
Yeah.
I'm totally fine. Let's up the ante.
Yeah.
It's getting to the point you have a white guy on your team is like a diversity hire.
Oh, the kicker. We got the kicker still.
Kicker's going to be ours. Oh, well, no, Mexicans can take that anytime they want it. They
Right.
just they'd rather take, it's far more honorable to take that to the football field.
Oh, right, for sure.
That's
Dude,
the thing. A Mexican kicker's that's got to be shameful in their community.
Mhm.
That's just the guy that wasn't good enough to make La Liga. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah.
But
Putting
whites,
on,
dude,
they
we
don't-
just got. Is it our quads? What do we have going for us that we can just punt? But here's the thing. I think
I think it's settling.
it's not. We're not the best kickers. We're the best at handling shame. Historically,
Right. Yeah.
that's the thing. Not best at handling, just because no one's good at handling shame. We just, I guess, at this point, are used to it.
Yeah.
But because the kicking is a shameful position.
Oh, for sure.
Dude missed
There's
like
no
3.
winning
Was
as
the
a
guy in the
kicker.
Bengals that missed like 3 the other night?
No, he's on the Cowboys.
Yeah, he missed 3.
He missed 4.
Foe.
Extra points. Extra point. The PAT after.
All right, and I hate being this guy. I would have made all 4. Swing your leg, dude. Swing your leg and aim.
Dude, it's crazy that he missed 4. And then he missed one in like this last game yesterday. They came back and it was like, oh, what's going to happen? And he missed another one.
And don't you agree with kicking that there's a threshold? Like everyone gets to the certain degree of kicking. It's at that point who can handle the pressure, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's a mental thing. I think there's a physical threshold. You
Oh,
can
no,
only-
dude. This guy on the Cowboys, Brett Maher, he was like the best kicker the whole season.
Yeah.
Was kicking it from 50 plus every time. He was a gimme. And then all of a sudden he got into the playoffs and he became
Well, that's
a
the
mental
thing, dude. You
M-word.
can't give them too much praise, these guys. They were patting him on the ass too much all season long. And the big moments, he got cocky.
Yeah, dude.
You know? The kicker's the guy that, like...
Well, he got the yips. Like, just like in
he's probably he
baseball.
was probably on Molly. Let's face it. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of free time on the sideline in that position. Also, you don't have to wake up early. You're not expected to be in the weight room, anything.
No.
You could really party as a kicker.
Yeah. But it is one of those things where you can just kind of forget how to do it. Just like pitchers, sometimes you see them up there and they'll just forget how to throw.
Yeah.
And then it's like they got to go to therapy or get hypnotized. That's
Yeah.
what they should have done with this guy, get him hypnotized.
He also happens to be in the bedroom all the time. Mid pump, I'll just be like, do I go left to right now? What do I
Yeah.
do? Yeah.
Dude, it honestly is similar. Sometimes you get like whiskey dick, right?
Yeah.
Or
What's
don't know what
what's
happens
what's
when
a
you
guy
don't-
like you who doesn't? What's your downfall? Like, if you had too many Capri Suns one day, maybe you're not going to be as hard. Like, what's for you? Like, cause is it like a pudding? What stops the dick?
I think it's just too in your head or something.
Oh, so for
Thinking
you, it's
about
just
it too
waking
much.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just anticipation, maybe.
Okay. Out of 10, how many times are you horny in the right moment? How many times,
What do you mean?
How many times out of 10 is it appropriate for you to be horny when you're horny?
Well, I think I'm like horny all the time, except for right after.
So
I have
maybe we'll
sex.
call it 3%.
I'm kind of horny right now on the pod. Is that okay?
I would say Okay, yes, inappropriate also.
Okay.
But
It's
yeah.
inappropriate.
I mean,
I'm off the job.
I'm a
at
guy.
home.
I'm not going to break eye contact. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm a guy. It doesn't matter what's going on down there.
Yeah.
You know?
What's your? I mean, is it like a percentage horniness, or is it like you're horny or not? Like I almost think of it like a gradual. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's not like a switch on and off.
Yeah, because you can explain like, all right, happy.
Yeah.
Because I guess the opposite of horny is turned off.
Yeah.
And no one's just turned off all day, but there are people that are horny all day. Maybe there are people that walk around just repulsed in the pants by everything they see.
I think so. Asexuals.
But asexuals, I believe, is just they're not attracted. Not that they're like unattracted. Not that they're.
What's the difference?
The difference would be like the neutrality in it, or like there's an emotion on either way, or it's a spectrum.
Okay.
That didn't
So-
make sense. I will admit what I just said did not make sense.
When does it happen to you when you're not in the mood to have sex?
I would say when I'm not in the mood to have sex.
Yeah.
Nothing. Well, yeah. See, I'm realizing it was a dumb question. Checkmate, Niko.
For
You got
I
me.
think all guys are always like, you know, if it gets thrown upon you, you're down. You're ready to go. You're never like, not feeling it right. I mean, unless you got a big tummy ache or you just ate a bowl of chili or something.
I
I
know.
don't see why not.
My diet changes, and I'm telling you, so does my sex drive. And sometimes, like, there'll be months of me just. I mean, if I just see a big enough cotton ball, I'm splooging. You know?
Oh yeah,
And then-
that's tied. Well, how's that tied to diet?
Huh?
That's tied to diet.
Well, I'm saying there's like something's going on in my life where
Oh.
I'll be like very, very horny and then like moderately horny.
Oh, I see.
I'm never like not. I don't know.
Is it a seasonal thing? Maybe.
Perhaps seasonal.
I heard. I don't know what podcast I was hearing this on the other day.
They
but
say in the
said-
winter you're more attracted to the butthole.
Really?
I mean, it's just as far as like, you know, I mean, summer's
Oh,
not
it's
the best.
tighter. It's
Some-
like hibernating.
Well,
You get a
summer's
little
not the best
cozy.
time to get down there, facially,
Oh, I see.
especially in this state.
Yeah. You want it like kind of like how, you put, I don't know, jeans in the freezer or something, kind of get it freshened up, something like that. Frozen butthole.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Have you ever heard of people putting their jeans in the freezer to keep them like
This isn't real.
keep them crisp? Yeah, it's like a thing. This
Keep
is like
them
a
crisp.
this is like a
What do you mean
gui-
crisp?
to keep them like in
Like
there.
like actually feeling cold?
No, but to not let them get
Wrinkly?
yeah. Or like
you just folding them up nicely in the freezer? You gotta.
I think people do it. It's just like, yeah, it keeps it the most fresh or the closest to when you first bought it.
Well, I don't subscribe to such behavior.
I think Italians do it, like the Jersey Shore type people.
Now
They
it's
would put their
making
jeans
sense.
in the freezer.
Now it's making sense.
Not Pauly Shore. What's his name?
Paulie D.
Situation.
DJ
Pauly
Paulie
D.
Del Vecchio.
Yeah.
I got a big blowout. That show slapped. I don't care what anyone says, dude. I was there every Thursday night to
Yeah,
tune into the
dude.
shore.
I wanted to go because for us, this was like what, junior high or high school or so. Like these people were older than us. Like,
I was in high school. I remember
Yeah.
senior year when like the third season came out,
oh yeah.
and I remember we were having watch parties, dude.
Didn't you want to go?
To the shore.
Yeah.
I had been to the shore before that show dropped,
Really?
and I was like, dude, I was a kid. I mean, it wasn't like that for me, but
Yeah.
uh,
Or how about like spring break on MTV? Everything on MTV just looked like so much fucking fun.
oh, dude, the challenge. You know, like the Real World Road Rules Challenge. It was
Okay.
TJ Lavin that like burnt out at BMX professional.
Yeah, I don't
Which
know.
I say that would be any professional BMXer. I mean, I don't know how long their reign of fame is. But
Oh
it's-
yeah, you burn out or you spin out
or you kill yourself. Who's the guy
Yeah.
that offed himself? One of the really famous ones just took his life.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I couldn't name a BMXer.
Yeah, sure you could.
Bob Burnquist, Tony
No.
Hawk.
No.
That's as close as I can get.
Who's that dude? Matt.
Matt Hoffman.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh yeah, BMX. I was thinking dirt bikes.
No,
BMX.
That's motocross.
Oh yeah, Matt
You
Hoffman.
remember?
is
You remember Double Crossed, the Disney Channel original movie?
no.
It was the twin girls that had to fake to be boys so they could be the motocross competition.
Really?
Yeah, they fucking.
Oh, yeah.
And let me
Blonde
tell you- Let
girls?
me tell you, those girls bropped their asses off on those dirt bikes, dude. It was impressive.
Did they win?
Didn't see the movie. First of all, I never saw it,
Yeah.
so I'm gassing it up here.
Mhm.
Two, yeah, it's a Disney Channel original movie. The girls won.
That's dope. Yeah, it doesn't go that way anymore, right?
What?
Pretending to be a girl so you can compete with the boys. It's reversed
What, you talking
now.
about Leah Thompson?
Yeah, Leah Thomas. She went to the. No, I don't. She went to the high school right across the street.
Yeah. And she was one of your students?
No,
Gym class?
no.
Okay.
But
She's got some shoulders.
yeah,
on her
she's
now.
the goat. I think she is the goat.
Yeah.
She's the best.
She's the best female swimmer in the world,
right.
and to ever be.
But it doesn't work retroactively, right? Like Caitlyn Jenner's not the best female track athlete.
Her medals are in the male category.
So, but was she a girl?
She
back
competed
then?
in the male category.
Right.
So, you know.
I guess. Can a woman can't compete in the men's? I guess. I don't know.
We make a league for all the people with ADD, dyslexia, OCD, and that's the division. So there'll be 5 teams of all the day walkers, if you will,
Right.
and then 5 teams of LGBTQ, all trans, everything.
You're saying they're equivalent?
Well, I'm just saying it'd be a fun league. I'm just saying as far as revenue goes.
And you have OCD?
I have OCD.
A little bit.
My OCD comes with the laundry a lot. That's a big one.
Right. That would be an event.
Yeah, it's an event. It's getting better. It's gotten a lot better. It's gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
There'd be times if
Running to the gas station.
I was putting my undies on
Mhm.
and my foot touched the inside of my undies. Now think about that. Think about how precise you got to thread the needle, dude. I got some flippers on me, folks. And if the knuckle of my big toe would braze the inside of my boxers, new pair. Not putting them on.
Really?
Not putting them on.
Damn.
That's gotten a little better.
I thought, like, for me, sometimes it would be like you just got to even it out. Like you touch one side, then you do it with the other hand.
It was that.
But you're just full throw it away?
Yeah. Also,
dude, that's a privileged OCD.
My OCD, not throw it away.
Rich.
Not throw it away.
Oh, really?
In the hamper.
Oh, in the hamper.
It was
Okay.
reuse, renew, recycle.
Oh, I see.
And then when I was a kid, it started with hand washing. I would just be sitting down and get the urge to go wash my hands. And I would do it like 6 times. Like just get up, wash my hands, go sit down, not touch anything, go do it again.
Yeah.
And then it was in the middle of the night, I would get up like 7 times before I'd fall asleep to make sure that the light in the bathroom was off.
Because somebody...
Who knows why?
Hmm.
There's no reason.
Yeah.
I just, in my head, fuck, is the light on? That's it. That's it. Like I'd be on my way to Snoozeville.
Damn.
Counting sheep. Just in my it's sinking in my pillow, and then I turn it off, and then I'm just fucking pissed at Edison for a little bit. Like, fuck electricity, dude. The sun's fine. You know?
Yeah.
That's where the OCD started, and then it has like peaks and valleys. Where like I'll be like, for 2 years I was a full out pain in the ass to be around germaphobe.
You gotta let that go in the military, right?
Yeah. Well, then I got a dog, and then it's just like
Right.
there's no point now.
Dude, I used to be kind of a germaphobe too. Like, it used to weird me the fuck out if somebody would like drink from the same straw as me or something like that. I was like,
I thought you were gonna say drinking fountain. I was gonna say that's a different issue.
that one I still have. I'm working on it.
Yeah, man. It's overdue.
Yeah.
I will say that.
But then one day you just let it go. You just like,
Yeah. What, the germophobia or racism?
germophobia.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, germs are good for you, you know? You realize, like, look at all these animals around. They're all sniffing each other's ass and stuff. It's just more fun to be carefree like that.
Oh, another thing. I mean, when I was on that fire crew and I was living out in the woods for like 9 days at a time, that's when it's like, oh, you gotta let go. There's no way. Because if you hold on to that, you're just going to be in your head all fucking day. There's no way you're going to be clean out here.
And you're trying to stay warm, so you got to cuddle up with your campfire mates or whatever.
It's always got to go there with you. It's always got to go there with you. But
if you're out with just dudes for 9 days, do you start to shift a little?
9
Sexuality?
days, 9 days. If 9 days is what it takes, you were gay before the trip.
So what's your count? How many days does it take you
To start S-ing some D?
Yeah. Everyone has a breaking point, right?
Yeah.
You got to.
I just feel like if whacking off is still an option, I don't know,
but
man.
what about the touch of another person? What about intimacy?
Yeah.
You know, what about sharing a moment? What about confiding in someone?
Are we on like a island?
Yeah, I'm thinking like desert island now.
Yeah.
Like you have no hope.
So
for
it's a
women
bit
coming
romantic.
back.
Every
Yeah.
night is the most like epic sunset of our lives, and we're just out there alone. No one's there. No one's ever gonna know. No one, because
Yeah.
we're probably not gonna survive.
You might as well enjoy this.
Is this a tender man?
Yeah, whoever you want.
Okay, I'm just asking, dude. Chill.
I mean, it's the whole, pretend it's your whole fire camp, transported to an island. Right?
We're doing a full train. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying you get the pickings, like on your squad, or what do you call your fleet
Crew?
Your crew, right? There had to have been some that were a little more tender, and
Yeah.
some that were a little more like, whoa, that's like a animal, not going there.
Well, we did have this one guy that got drunk one night and said some things that just made me think I should double zip my tent that day. I will say that. Nothing came of it. And if it did, I did not wake up. So that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, dude.
But no, man, I think 6 months. I'll see how I feel.
Yeah.
Give it give it half a year, and if there's no hope of escape at that point, maybe we get in. I don't know. Do I have to go straight to the butt?
No, you
I can ease my way in, right?
No, you take it back to middle school, dude. You start holding hands.
What were you doing in middle school?
No, I'm just saying your first. Think about where you started with girls. You got to restart
So
with,
I started
with guys.
First, I pass him a note.
Yeah, you pass him a
Ask
note.
for his number.
You get those butterflies.
So we're going
in your
back to the
tummy.
Motorola Razor days.
Yeah.
AIM. We're
Yeah.
going back to that. Okay,
Write a
so
message
first of all,
on a
I'll ask
rock.
him as we're around the fire. I'll ask him, wait, what's your screen name?
Yeah.
I'll ask him that. SN. What's your SN?
Yeah.
And then from there, I'll send him some My Chemical Romance songs that I
Right.
like, that I feel
Yeah.
express me.
Yeah.
Attached will be a $5 Tilly's gift card, naturally.
At first, it's all platonic. It's just falling in love with
The word
this
is
person.
not platonic.
Oh, what is it?
Platonic. Play? Are you throwing a Y in there?
I thought because it's Plato. Right?
I thought it was like playful. Like they're just friends. They're just playing.
No, like the Socrates, Plato, those guys. Homer.
He was in the mix, right?
Platonic.
Who else was in that mix? Odysseus.
Aristotle. Did I?
Who
say
wrote
it?
that?
Sophocles.
Who wrote Sophocles? That is an
Socrates.
STD. What you just said.
You can almost just make them up. Aristides.
Syllaphusocrates. Herpes or Hermes. What was it?
Hermes.
There you go.
Zeus.
I'm seeing some connections in these names. Now you were joshing back there, but Herpes, Hermes.
What would your name be? Madamus?
Yeah.
Matadicio?
Yeah, Matadicio sounds like you remember? Did you ever watch Fairly Odd Parents?
Yeah, of
You
course.
remember Juan?
I was talking about it today.
Juan Decimo?
Who was he again?
He was the suave version of. He was the guy that like was banging Wanda. He kind of looked like the Salt Bay. He looked like Salt Bay. There was a little bit, drizzling that pixie dust up. In there. I just took one of my hands out of my pocket, I think, and it is numb, dude.
Dude, it's cold.
It's
What's the
cold
temperature out right now?
We going Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit.
I would say a brisk 53. Oh, frigid. It's a tundra out
It feels
here.
colder than that. But that's just because yesterday it was fucking 75.
Also, it's not like you and I are the grittiest of dudes.
No.
We can also face that.
Yeah.
Would you go scarf?
Yeah, dude, I just got gifted a scarf for Christmas.
I feel like there's two reasons why you should wear a scarf. You're either on a moped or you're attending Hogwarts. Other than that, what the hell are we doing?
Dude, next time we record, I'm going to bring a scarf for you to wear, dude. You'll feel it different.
Is it like felt?
No, it's cashmere.
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 Velvet?
Cashmere.
Cashmere. I don't expect you to have a corduroy.
No, it's from Scott. Like when I got the scarf,
You're
I
going
was
to bring
like,
me a rope? Let's make it real tight.
Well, you can get some that are itchy. I mean, it's just like a turtleneck. You got to have a nice turtleneck. Otherwise, it's not going to feel good. But this is cashmere. It's from Scotland, and you see the little thing. And like when I see something
is it
from a
red and
different
black?
country- yeah,
And green?
yeah.
Scotland?
And then it feels cool, right? When I tell you the scarf's coming from Scotland.
You think the more Scottish something is, the cooler it is?
Well, where would you want
I don't know if you
your
know
scarf
this,
from?
and I'm not throwing. They wear skirts. The dudes, their bagpipes is their instrument.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Right, but if I gave you a skirt, you'd
All
be
right,
like,
bagpipes.
no.
I don't want to take that. I want to step that back. Bagpipes rip. There's nothing cooler than a bagpipe. I don't know. That was some unnecessary shade. I'm Irish. I don't like the Scottish. I don't think we like each other.
Yeah. I feel like I could just grab a bagpipe and just start spitting, right? Like you just start blowing and then it creates music.
Do you squeeze the bag? Is that part of it?
I think so.
Like a whoopee cushion?
Like a sack of nuts.
They never look like an easy transport. No one's got. It doesn't matter how long you've been bagging the pipes.
Yeah.
Nobody's got the carrying technique down. They haven't developed it yet.
I mean, because it's a big sack and it's got a bunch of different spouts.
What the hell's in the sack?
Pipes. It's all
No,
pipes.
no. The
baby.
pipes are above. You're
Oh,
blowing
right.
into the pipes.
I think it's just a bag.
This is when we need a stack guy, dude. Get
Yeah.
it. Pull up a picture of the pipes.
What is that? Yeah, that would be kind of cool. A bag pipes. How'd somebody come up with that too? Is like, it's crazy. It's got to be. There's got to be something more to it. It's not just a bag.
But you got to think like it didn't go international.
No.
You know
Right.
what? Are there
I think
any
they shortened it. I think other people realized you don't need the bag. We can just do the pipe. We can do the flute.
Every nation has their instrument that didn't go global. That didn't go viral.
Yeah.
America, I think we got the recorder. That didn't make it past 5th grade. And then
Part of me thinks we stole that from England or something.
Australia's got the didgeridoo.
Really?
You ever hear that in a jam band? You ever hear it? Name a didgeridoo player.
And that's like just a low whistle? Or
A didgeridoo is the rain stick, dude. No.
Oh, really?
Come on.
Then I have a didgeridoo.
You do.
Yeah.
A didgeridoo. You do have one.
Have you seen it?
I've seen it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
played it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I played Freebird on it. I was ripping it.
I like that one because all you do is turn it upside down and it just starts going.
And then you have the African nations that use the throat. That's an instrument in its own respect.
Oh, the diaphragm?
The diaphragm.
Yeah. What are some other... I want to say... Am I wrong by saying that Canadians also do the bagpipes or they don't do them there?
Canadians do bag milked. They milk their bags. They bag their milk.
Really?
That's what you're thinking.
Uh,
I could see the
Maple
confusion
syrup.
there. I could see the confusion there. Canadian, dude, Canada, they're just like, they feel more like a territory than a country.
yeah.
It feels like a camping trip if you go to Canada. It doesn't feel like you're going out. It's not global.
Have you been?
No. For what?
Yeah. No, it's just... Dude, it's crazy to think like...
Am I going to go see a hockey or basketball game? No. What am I going to do in Canada that I can't do here? Because those are the two things. Snowboard, I can do that. What do they eat? Poutine. What is poutine?
Pussy?
It's a Canadian dish.
Oh, really?
Poutine, you're thinking poutine.
Yeah.
I was like, wait. Yeah, no, poutine. Poutine's like a potato cheese
Poutine?
situation.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not as cultured, and I've been to Canada, so...
You look Canadian.
Really?
You could pull it off.
That'd be cool.
It's not like I don't look Canadian, I don't think.
Yeah.
But what I like about them, sweethearts with potty mouths. That's cool.
Mm. Yeah, it's almost like there's like half of me thinks of Canada as like pussies, and then half of me thinks of them as more like... Because they play hockey, too.
Yeah,
It's like, which way do you go?
lumberjacky. Yeah, I mean they're gritty too. Like all of Canada's cold. There's not like a warm area of Canada,
Right.
so they're all kind of dealing with that.
I feel kind of bad when like the LA Kings win the Stanley Cup,
right.
and like we don't give a shit about hockey, and they like live and breathe. Every kid is like that's
Yeah.
their Super Bowl,
Yeah.
and the fucking Phoenix Coyotes won. Nobody gives a shit.
Did they win recently?
No.
Oh. The crazy is there's a hockey team in Arizona. They can't be doing too well.
No.
Where are we at? Because my nips are crystals.
45 minutes.
Oh, we got to push through. We got to
Damn,
get what the
dude.
feels like it's been out 3 hours out here.
Yeah, dude.
Skies changing colors.
Dude, and what's crazy is I just started doing cold showers. You ever dabble with cold showers? No?
I have, but I don't think
What?
do you like just spray yourself with the cold water for a little bit? Or you go full cold shower.
I go full cold shower.
You crank it to the coldest it can go.
I mean, when I was a novice, I used to start out and try to warm myself
Yeah.
up first, or I would give myself a treat at the end and warm it up.
Yeah.
But now I go full cold, start to finish,
Yeah.
wash my hair,
Yeah.
scrub my balls really
Sucks, huh?
quick.
It sucks.
It sucks, but
It's a jolt.
Joe Rogan says you got to do stuff that sucks
Yeah.
to make your life better.
Yeah.
What is it? Why am I doing a cold shower?
I think, yeah. I don't know. I think it slows down your heart rate, which so does a lot of other shit.
Yeah.
Um,
It is like a trick. Like you feel like you did something. You take a cold shower and then you get out.
Oh,
and
you
it's like-
might as well have just gone to war.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the shit.
And your body, you come out looking kind of ripped.
Yeah.
Your muscles
Oh, yeah,
are
yeah.
flexing a little bit.
But the problem is the pecker shrivels up. So you look in the mirror, you're naked, you're ripped, but you got that.
Guy like you can afford it. But I what did I do? Yeah, the cold showers, like the ice baths. I did a little polar plunge recently. They're okay. It's just, I don't know for what. You know what? Another time where you look ripped. By the way, I want to go back to that. Is when you wake up in the morning dehydrated
Really?
and you take that piss before you drink any. You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
dude? That's like when the abdomen is really looking
Yeah.
nice.
I mean, sneak a shit in there too, and you're real
Oh,
cooking.
dude! You snake a poop?
Yeah, dude.
Come on,
Empty the tank.
empty the-
Starting the day with an empty tank.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
That is nice. You're right. That's a little liberating. I've been on a weird poop schedule.
Dude, poop schedule's hard to figure out. Like,
Yeah, it is.
what is
Don't I know it?
the best schedule to be on is right when you wake up, you shit. But it's really problematic as a substitute teacher because, like, we got block schedule, so I got to go 3 hours. Like, I don't know. Sometimes it'll hit me in class.
I'll tell you a good poop.
Yeah?
On a night where you're in for the night right before your shower. That's a good poop.
It's clutch.
That's a good poop, dude.
Yeah.
And because you just kind of go to bed feeling like you did everything your body needed to do.
That is a good one.
Um,
But I think it's best if you can shit in the morning, start your day, and then take your shower of the day, you know?
yeah.
Or maybe even work out, then shit, and
Right.
you just really clean it all out.
Yeah.
You get the shit out, you get the sweat out.
Yeah. That's nice. Shitting, going into a sauna and then pooping's got to be good.
Yeah.
Dude, I went to, I wanted to just say this. I went to or I performed this weekend at Comic-Con Austin.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you
Dude,
about that.
big miss not having you come. Big miss. We should have been, that could have been content for days. I had the fucking press pass. I could get into every event.
Really?
They had like a hentai situation. They had like
Fuck.
a costume.
We should have brought them. I would have interviewed all.
That's what
We
I'm
needed
saying.
a press.
That's
Dude,
what I'm
we got to
saying.
start looking at what events are coming through
Yeah.
Austin and start
Yeah.
getting out there.
No, it's a big miss. But dude, these
Freaks.
people, Niko, bro, the first thing I said is like, I had no idea how horny I was gonna be. This is absurd.
Really?
I mean, they're just tits out.
The nerds are getting tits out now?
Dude, my favorite is the Naruto black guys.
Yeah.
Love those dudes, bro. They all wear
That's
the
what
orange.
got you the most horned up?
No, not horned up, but I'm just stoked to see them. Like the
Oh.
orange jackets, they're looking fresh as fuck, matching their Jordans. Like,
Right, Dragon
I
Ball
love
Z.
those guys, dude.
Yeah.
The Dragon Ball Z black dudes are the
It
coolest.
feels good to think that it's not just white guys who are into Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know?
It's nice to know that other people sunk down to our level.
Yeah.
But no, I love Pokemon sick. But no, this was just.
But the ratio there is one girl for every 10 guys, right?
Yeah. Not a lot of chicks, I think.
Really?
Yeah. But dude, this was like a huge event room, like a conference space, and it was the most people I've ever performed in front of. It was insane.
So did they have like different rooms, or this was?
Yeah,
like
it was.
the-
It was
how
at
did it work?
it was at the Kalahari Resort
Mhm.
in Round Rock, which is huge. It's like a water park. It's like the only attraction that place has, and it's just that, dude. This is the type of hotel where it's like it doesn't make sense that it's not a casino. Like no matter what, like we were at the bar and it's like I can't believe like you walk out here and don't see slots. It's just
It's
strange.
fucking Texas, baby.
Yeah, but that was a crazy event. Next, I need to start having you come with me to these things because it's a big miss for us. It would have been great,
How'd the show go?
amazing.
Really?
Yeah, it went awesome, dude.
The nerds loved it.
They loved it. They are there for it.
So you're performing to a crowd of Naruto's, Dragon Ball Z's, Pokemons.
They're ninjas.
Everyone's dressed. Are you
assassins.
the only guy not dressed up?
Yeah.
Really?
There's a couple. There's a couple normies.
Did you feel bad? Did you
No.
want to put it? Did it seem cool? Did you like? I'd like to be. i
I'm not here to appropriate their culture. I know where I stand. You know, I got some questions to ask.
Yeah, but they would have loved it. I think if you showed up as Ash Ketchum on the stage or something,
Yeah, I
they
thought about it. I
they
thought
would have
about
been
it.
into that,
I
dude.
thought about it.
Dang.
Joe McNamara was on the lineup, and I'll tell you this: good time to look like a fucking Harry Potter character.
Oh, that must have killed.
Dude, great time to look like a Harry Potter character.
God, they must have loved that.
They ate it up. They ate it up, dude.
Damn, that's cool.
He's our comic friend that looks like Draco Malfoy to a T. And they loved it.
What could you have given? What?
I could have done a Ron.
Ron?
Happy Christmas, Harry.
Uh,
Not you. Not me. Harry. Come here. Come sit on my face, Hermione. I could have done a Ron, I guess.
That would have actually been funny if you followed him and you just tried to lean into.
Yeah, I had
Ron.
that plan. He
Yeah.
followed me. I had that
Oh,
plan. If
really?
I did follow him, I was gonna I would have done a Ron because I'm ginger enough to get away with it.
Yeah,
It's not. I'm not gonna get canceled for pretending to be a ginge. I'm a ginge.
I'd like to see you maybe dressed up in Misty from Pokemon. You remember Misty? She was a red hair. That'd be cute.
Yeah. I mean, okay. What? All right. Let's do it. I'll cosplay.
I was trying to think of who else.
Princess
you could be.
Peach.
Princess Peach.
Princess Peach is a ginge, isn't she?
Yeah. No, she has blonde hair.
Okay. Well, peach
Yellow.
is orange, so close. I mean, what color is a peach? I guess that's its own color, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Why does she wears the pink dress?
Should be peach.
Yeah, you could have won Daisy.
Also,
maybe.
peach. That's a sexy fruit, huh? What's up with that?
Mm.
Is it because it looks like a butt, right? But also, kind of the inside of it kind of looks like a pussy.
I mean, come to think of it, they should have given Peach a big old peach in the back. She's kind of too skinny to be called Peach.
Who's playing her in the movie?
I can't
Kira, you got to
remember.
cake her up, dude.
Yeah. Nah, she's looking pretty stick thin, Peach.
Yeah. I did see that trailer. Charlie Day is playing Luigi.
Ridiculous.
This how are the Italians not up in arms here?
I know. That was my whole point, dude.
Yeah, man.
Get the freaking
They should get the cast from The Sopranos
yeah.
or something. Saints Row. What
Get the
was it?
Cuomo brothers in there. Get
What's up with
Danny
you and
DeVito.
Danny DeVito. He's Italian, isn't he?
I don't know many Italians.
Yeah.
I mean, DeVito sounds Italian.
Robert De Niro
Robert De
would
Niro.
have been a great Mario.
Yeah.
Um,
Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci would have made a amazing Wario, I think.
Yeah.
Who are some Italian? Dude. Marissa Tomei.
Oh, she's Italian?
Feels like it.
Yeah. Sebastian Maniscalco.
Boom. We have a cat.
That's
yeah.
a comic.
You know what, Hollywood? I'm sick of this shit, dude. I'm sick of culture. I'm sick of it. The Italians are a marginalized group that do not have a voice right now, and probably the best food in the game. It's not right.
Yeah.
The human rights and all that stuff too, but they're spaghetti, red wine, ooh, clams. Come on, dude. Bread. I'm just naming basic foods that they do well.
Pizza?
Yeah. Well, I think American pizza fucking blows them out of the water, out of the Atlantic.
Oh, yeah?
Same with American sushi. Daddy likes his teriyaki sauce, dude. I need you to sauce it up for me.
So you didn't like the sushi in Japan?
No, I loved it. I'm kidding. I like a nice fresh cut.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. It's about the freshness over there, dude.
Yeah.
This fish was fucking yesterday. His eggs aren't even hatched yet, and you're eating him, dude. Appreciate that.
Nice.
Appreciate that. There's 56. There are 56 little bluefin tuna swimming around without a dad right now,
Yeah.
and they haven't even figured. They haven't even got home from school yet to figure it out, and you're eating them.
That's pretty fresh.
Sacred.
I mean, I hate to do this again. I mean, we talked about me and the sauces and the condiments last time,
Yeah.
but I'm not a big sushi guy either.
No. Well,
But that's
I'm gonna be honest
I'm
with you.
easing
Hey,
into it.
Hey, you said that like it was a big reveal
Yeah.
that Niko Jordan's not a big raw fish guy.
Yeah.
Surprise none.
I mean, I can appreciate it sometimes, but it's like, especially when it's cold like this, like, I don't want any
All right,
cold
so
food.
I'm gonna say 3 foods that I think for sure are in your top 5.
Yeah.
Quesadilla.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanted to say no. I saw that.
That's probably the 4 spot.
Yeah. That's your small forward? There you go. Chicken tenders.
Yeah.
Yeah, chicken tenders are on
Yeah,
there. That might be
that's
your
good.
point guard.
Yeah.
No, your point guard's mac and cheese, isn't it?
I think chicken tenders is a 5.
Okay. Mac
Yeah.
and cheese on the list?
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
That's 1 or 2 for sure.
All right, so you're so basic that I want to say maybe a cheeseburger? No ketchup, no mustard.
Yeah, we can throw that in 3 spots.
And don't melt the cheese too much because I don't want it to feel like a sauce.
Yeah.
And then, am I nailing this or are you just humoring me?
Well, dude, I
Grilled
haven't
cheese?
thought it
Are you a big
through.
grilled cheese guy?
Well, I thought you were going to throw pizza in there. Pizza's like the...
Yeah.
I have a separate stomach for pizza. Like, this is actually like a medically thing, like that my doctor...
You could take on a couple pies.
Dude, I could take, like, I've never gotten full of pizza.
So if I invite you over for a double date, you, your lady, me, my lady, and we get a medium pie, you're offended?
Yeah, it's going to bug me. Like,
I'm like that too.
I'm
What
gonna
the fuck
walk
are you-
in.
Yeah. What you thought? Now I'm driving home. You just wet my
Right.
whistle.
dude, I'm going to be... it's like going to bug me in my head. Like, we're going to be talking and conversating, but I probably won't talk too much. I'll just be like, yeah. But in my head, I'm just like, what the
Bro,
fuck
when
did
you-
you think that a medium would be enough
When
for
you
all of
go
us?
to an event and you are underportioned,
Yeah.
it's like
Oof.
I fucking saved. I didn't eat lunch. for this.
Especially when they like prerequisite you or pre-say what it was called. They
preface.
preface with, "Don't eat. We got food." you
Right.
know?
Right.
What?
Oh.
Hey, save your stomach. We got a lot of food. We're gonna be decked out, and you walk in, and there's a small.
This
pizza
is my
for you to share with
girlfriend's
5
worst
people.
nightmare
Yeah.
with me there because she knows I'm not gonna not say something.
Yeah.
Like, oh, is the appetizer room? Like, what the hell are we doing?
Yeah.
It's insane, man. People like, if you're gonna have an event with food, get food. Send
Yes.
people home with plates.
There should always be leftovers.
There should always be leftovers. If not for them, for you. You're hosting the event.
Yeah.
Treat yourself.
And I'll hear people say this sometimes when you clean it out and like, so the 4 of us, we kill the medium pizza and be like, oh, as they take the last slice, look, we got the perfect amount, I guess.
Right,
It's like,
yeah.
no, I'm still fucking
Yeah.
hungry.
How about this? Barbecue, you showing up. Are you indoctrinated to show up with a dish?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. When I meet your
Never come
when I meet
empty-handed.
when I meet your father, I'll let him know I appreciate that about
Yeah.
you.
Oh, I definitely learned that from my parents. Never show up empty-handed.
Or at least, like, I will at least ask.
Yeah.
Normally I'm showing up with something, but if it's like,
Right.
if I feel like, you know, if they're making sometimes if they make like a specific dish, it wouldn't make sense for me to show up with Ruffles.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
And that's dude, that's all you got to do to show that you're not a piece of shit.
Right.
Grab a family style bag of chips and some fucking dip,
Yeah.
some ranch dip, and you're good.
That's all you got to do.
Cups even. Get a thing of cups. Get a sleeve of cups. That goes a long way.
Yeah. I even like just the surprise. Like, it always feels cool when someone just shows up with something. Like, even just a little. Like, I was at the dog park the other day, and this guy's like, "You want a Girl Scout cookie?" Little weird.
Yeah.
But I was like, "Yeah, I do." And then he gave me a do-si-do, and I was like,
Dude, you're such a victim. I'm going to read about you in the newspaper.
"Oh, you think he tried to drug me or something?"
I mean, you look like a guy that if I were into that, like, you could be his little twink fantasy is what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure.
He's been eyeing you at the park. Let me guess, this guy didn't have a dog?
I don't know.
He was there with his lizard.
I mean, there was tons of dogs, and who knows?
I want to say this because we were talking about the barbecues. I made a huge one. So I tried to pull a fast one, and it's one of those things that if someone does this today, I want to be mad, but knowing that I did it, it's like I have to give you a pass.
Yeah.
I tried to pull off a store-bought potato salad as my own,
Oof.
and it was a move that this is when I was in the military. 4th of July was coming up. We were getting back from deployment, and we were like, hey, we're gonna have like a command barbecue. Everyone bring a dish.
Yeah.
And everyone started. And I worked with a bunch of black people that were very proud of their family, and they could cook good. And they were like, yo, you can't beat my collard greens. You can't beat my cornbread. You could call me racist. That's what they fucking said. Anyway. I get hyped up, and they're like, yo, what's your dish? And I'm like, dude, because I'm a white guy, like, what are the white classics? Dude, you've never had a potato salad like mine. It's going to rock your fucking dick off. Never.
In your mind, was that already a lie, or did you have a recipe? Did mom make a good one?
I speak sometimes as if everything I'm saying is fact.
Yeah.
Which I think is called being a compulsive liar.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that is, yeah.
But no, sometimes, like, I'll get cocked. Okay,
First
I want
step
to word
to
this
serial
correctly.
killing.
I get overconfident.
Right.
Like, there's part of me that knows I'm fucked.
Yeah.
There's part of me that knows I'm fucked, but I'm accepting the challenge in that
But
moment.
you're also like, potato salad, how many ingredients? It's like, you can't mess
I'm thinking
it
I
up.
got to
It's like
chop
it's
up
easy.
potatoes and make them wet somehow.
Right.
I'm thinking that's all I got to do.
Yeah.
You know? And then so I go to the store, get the potato salad.
Mm-hmm.
I hit a little, and I'm thinking ahead. I'm like, in case somebody came to this grocery store today, because we're in Japan, and so I had to buy everything on base. There's one grocery store. In case somebody walked to these aisles and eyeballed the potato salad and took note, which, what a fucking psycho thought of me.
Yeah.
I'm going to spice up, threw a little paprika on top. So I took the potato salad, moved it to my own bowl, and I was in a time pinch. I was like running late to this. So never even tasted the potato salad.
Mm-hmm.
It was the worst potato salad I've ever
really?
fucking tasted in my life. Garbage.
Jeez.
Garbaggio, dude. And I am too deep into this lie where it's like now I either take the L that I like, this guy isn't like, here's the beauty of it. I'm a white guy. I'm like the minority white. They walking into that, their expectations were ground level for me.
Right.
They know we don't season shit.
You had bad odds.
So it's kind of like I just lived up to what they thought I was,
Mm-hmm.
which is better than being a liar, what I actually am. I'm not a bad chef. I'm just a liar.
Mm.
At that point in time, I've grown.
So the lie never came out. You're taking that to the.
Oh,
grave?
wrote it to the grave.
Really?
They just think I can't cook, which,
Yeah.
by the way, true.
Yeah.
So it almost kind of like a lie that just balanced everything out.
Yeah, you should have just been honest, I think. But I thought you were gonna say it killed, and then you stuck with the lie. Like once you knew it was bad, I don't know why you didn't just fess up.
Bail.
And I didn't make
Because
this
then it's
fucking
like,
shit.
not only now it's like, well, yeah, I'm either lying about that or I'm right and I lied about the original. Either way, it's like,
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not the
and were they
best.
all dogging on you, saying it sucked?
yeah, but anytime someone wasn't looking, I was making a dent in my own like potato salad and just putting it on my plate, and throwing it
right.
away. Yeah, I was like
Yeah.
I had to make sure no one was looking.
Yeah, dude, that's another thing that I can't stand when people like, if you bring your thing and then you start like, I had this recently. Someone's like pushing their own thing, like having me try it in front of them. It's like, you made this, and now you're gonna put me on the spot, and I gotta say that I
Yeah.
like it. It's just like,
And it's always something bullshit, like a Monterey Jack spinach tart.
yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
my mom got in. She does that. She makes some curveballs, and then it's like I remember as a kid being at like
Yeah.
certain events, and like when my mom wasn't looking, I was like, because you know
You're
that's
helping her
just
out.
that's
Yeah, yeah.
heartbreaking.
That's a
dude.
good
You-
sign.
You bring a dish to a potluck and no one
Right.
touches it. That's pain.
Well, and that's a part of your identity as a mother. I mean, you want to be able to cook.
Well, the thing is, they were fire, but she's making adult food for kids.
Right.
I want a little weenie on a toothpick.
Right.
That's all I want. A
Yeah.
barbecue. My mouth is salivating. You know those little barbecue weenies? You know what I'm talking about? Those
Yeah.
are slap, dude.
Little pig in a blanket?
Stop. Dude, have you had a Dutch egg?
No.
I had a Dutch egg recently. That'll tighten your tush, let me tell you.
Really?
Bro, it is like it's got bacon in the mix. It's like a soft boiled egg that they then fry in bread and like wrap in. I'm going to choke on my fucking Adam's apple, dude. It's so good.
Oh, yeah. And turn that into a Dutch oven a couple.
And what have the
minutes
Dutch
later.
done to us, too?
Yeah.
You know, like the Dutch, I think the Dutch, what is that, Holland?
Yeah, I
Deutschland?
think, yeah, it's Netherlands, right? Holland. Same. Why do they have so many words for?
Because that's what happens when you're inherently boring.
Wait, the Dutch is in Denmark?
Throw a dart.
No, that's the Danes.
Throw a dart at the map, dude. Who fucking
Who
knows?
knows? It's
The
all
Dan-
pretentious.
The Danes? Is that what they call themselves? No, they're Danish.
Yeah, the Danish.
The Danish, which is just a pastry. That's not as cool as the Great Danes.
Yeah.
Just a little fucking flaky, cheesy, sweet pastry, the Danish is slap now. I'm not here to slander the Danish.
Is it Danish when they put stuff in the middle?
Yeah.
It's like a jelly-filled donut, like half of a
It's a
jelly-filled
little too
donut.
adventurous for you, huh? Yeah.
I mean, it depends. Sometimes you see
Stay in your
some
comfort
weird
zone, dude. We'll
creams.
tuck you in a nice
Yeah.
soft blanket, give you a chocolate chip cookie,
Yeah.
some milk, 2%.
Ease me into it.
Yeah.
Dude, we're cooking over an hour. You got anything else?
No, dude. I'm about soiled.
Where's Comic-Con next week? Where are you going to be?
Dude, I have a fun weekend of shows, actually. I have Monk's Jazz Club on Saturday night. Now, Friday night, I'm doing Winston Dean's show, which is like at this like art collective thing, and there's going to be people spitting fire.
Wait, what's Monks on Saturday?
Are you free on Saturday?
No.
Okay, well, yeah, that's my bad. Well, it's good.
Yeah, because I was like, I didn't.
No worries, that's my bad.
I got another gig. I'm officiating the wedding on
There
Friday.
you go.
Fuck me.
There you go. love how
I should
all of
probably
your-
get started on that.
All of your gigs have been wedding related.
I know. I did a wedding
Dr.
photography.
Love,
What
too.
comes next? I guess marriage.
Yeah. I
Is
guess
there
you
any
got-
other role?
Okay, so you've married. You could do head usher.
Yeah,
You know
maybe
what I'm
the
saying?
entertainment.
Maybe catering.
Yeah,
Maybe we could have a quesadilla, grilled cheese, chicken tender wedding.
yeah. Maybe I hold the piñata.
But yeah, we got Monk's Jazz Club Saturday night, and then I got a couple shows around Austin Friday night. And then Dallas Comedy Club March 5th. Get your tickets online, DallasComedyClub.com. Niko, any gay marches happening? What's up?
Just the wedding. We'll see what happens after that.
Is it a gay wedding?
No.
Fuck. I was gonna see if I can. Is this in California?
Yeah.
You're leaving.
Yeah.
Do we have some scheduling issues coming up?
No, I'm just gone for the weekend.
You taking an edible on the plane?
Ooh,
I think you shouldn't report. I think you shouldn't report. I think you should take some videos, do some confessionals in the bathroom.
Should I up the dosage?
Maybe I should fly with you.
I'd be. You're welcome, dude. Crash the wedding.
Wait, you could say that I'm like your, if you're official, like I'm like your third base your third base umpire.
Yeah.
I could officiate from I could just be in the make sure nothing goes out of bounds.
I can bring a co-host, right?
I think you can bring a co-host.
I can bring an opener.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Let me loosen up the crowd.
Yeah,
let me
you're
do
my
five.
feature.
Can I do 5 at the top?
Yeah.
Let me do 5 at the top, and everyone's seated.
It's funny. Actually, my dad was like, "Yeah,
All
you
Asian wedding?
should-" Yeah,
All Asian?
not all, but
bride and groom.
bride and groom are Asian.
I got my Asian
Korean.
bitch ready, dude.
Yeah.
Ready to go. Cancel me.
Yeah, my dad was like, "You should bring Stawecki," and
This is full. Your dad scouting me?
yeah, he said
Love
you
to
should
hear
do
it.
a captain's dogs officiating.
Yeah,
He's like, "You need your boy up there."
I'll fucking go.
Yeah.
You pull the string, I'll go, dude. I would be electric on the dance floor. I would be an addition to the wedding. I'd be a
For
factor.
sure.
I would be putting factor points on the board.
Yeah, I cannot do that role. I don't get the party going.
Oh, I'm talking to the grandma. I'm talking to the aunts. Weddings are the only time where I'm not like completely unbearable to be around.
Really?
Weddings, I come out of my shell.
I think I got to get drunk. That's the only way that.
I like it when love's in the air,
Yeah.
and I like it when there's a nice little assortment of food. Those two
Yeah.
things happen together with some good, like, get funky, 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 funky. That shit gets me going.
Yeah. But you got to get drunk for it, right? Being sober in that atmosphere, like 3 hours of dancing
Yeah.
into the night.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I have dyslexia, not Down syndrome. Yes, I'm getting drunk at the wedding.
Dude, I just keep that so Raven going in the future and seeing me fuck this wedding up somehow. My officiating.
I don't know. I'm speechless on the reference. I get it.
Oh, that's so Raven.
Yeah, I get it. It's a good reference
Yeah.
from you. That just blew
Oh, I
me
thought
away.
you were speechless because you didn't know.
No, I
Oh.
just can't believe that.
Yeah, I keep
It's
having
the
these
future
visions.
I can see. Yeah. Yes, dude. Yes. All
Yeah.
right, let's get out of
We'll
here.
find out. We'll talk about it next week. All right. Captain's Dogs.
Woof.
That was fun, dude.